It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs on Thursday night primetime.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Great to start this regular season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen here in the booth. Man, Greg, we waited a long time to get here, but here we are in EA Sports, kicking off the season with the Ravens and the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Can't ask for more.
And all eyeballs all summer long are on. We cannot wait to see what kicks off the next NFL season. And we know it's always going to be the Super Bowl champion from the year before. But who is the opponent? I'll tell you what, the schedule makers, they got this one perfect. I mean, to think Ravens coming here as the Chiefs hoist that Super Bowl flag. Ravens think that they got a shot this year to find them.
After a long offseason, the time has finally arrived. Welcome to the kickoff game. And off we go for 2024 on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season on.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They put Kelsey in motion. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
They'll look to throw again. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the Ravens 16-yard line.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. He'll look to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Third and long.
Brings up third down and 17.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out wide, setting up a screen for Rice. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tack. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A run. It's Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
That's complete to Rice. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll run. It's Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That's on the 2nd rounder out of Washington, Roger Rosengarten. Hopkins sent in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Baltimore.
So 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Receiver in motion, going right. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? He's got a man. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. So, the 2024 NFL season now officially underway. A great slate for the rest of the weekend. Begins tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern. The Packers and the Eagles in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, and a lot of big games Sunday. Raiders, Chargers, Jim Harbaugh's Charger coaching debut. Tennessee, Chicago, Caleb Williams, quarterback debut. We'll be in Detroit for Sunday Night Football, the Rams and the Lions in a playoff rematch. And then Monday night, Aaron Rodgers returns. Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains. And to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level, you can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They send him right out of the slot. On third down, they'll set up to throw. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Now it is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. Gray is the motion man here. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. 3rd and goal. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are back within 4. It is 14-10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he'll take this to about the 28. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Gray is the motion man here. Now, faking the give. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Now, here's 2nd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late.
Personal
behind
foul.
the line of
Roughing the
scrimmage.
passer.
Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Ravens 14, Chiefs 13.
All right, Michael, thanks very much to you and Greg. A great first half of football for you two as a team and for the NFL as a whole. We'll get back to KC in a second, but first, we'll check out what's to come in Week 1 of 2024. Some great games coming up in the next few days, one being the kickoff to the International Series, the first ever game in Brazil. The Packers and Eagles from São Paulo. Kickoff set for 8:15 Eastern Time. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Slot man in motion right. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. That's caught by Hunt. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce, touchdown, Kansas City. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Back to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with first and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion comes Andrews. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. On the option, they give it to Henry. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll look to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, KC. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. He'll drop to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This throw right is taken in by foul.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
First and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Here's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Gray is the motion man here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He connects with Gray on that one.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On the ground, here's Pacheco. Oh, he pops up the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Hunt. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In motion comes Andrews. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They convert with a gain of 15. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd down and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Offense.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And Strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Ravens 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A give here to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? That's on the Pro Bowl center, one of the best in the game, Creed Humphrey. Now, a carry for Hunt. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and long. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier, taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll drop to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Here is 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And that kicks off the 2024 season. Partner, good to get it underway, especially with you as we start our run together on EA Sports. Man, Greg, that was fun. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs, winners in their first game of this title defense, as we say good night from Kansas City.